back to Get With The Programming. I'm Chase
I'm
Ingram.
Captain America.
And we're talking TYR Cup. We are going to pick. We're gonna let you guys know. Spoiler alerts. Who's going to win? Who's going to be on the teams? I have two gentlemen with me. We'll start to the man just to my stage right, my left, Mr. J.R. House.
That's new.
Yeah, you got a new one too, John. I hope you're ready for it. Below us is Mr. John Young.
I don't hate what you do. I just hate what you look like. Solid.
Thank you. And if Tyler ever shows up, I have one for Tyler as well. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we're here for. We are here to talk the TYR Cup that is going down this weekend, starting tomorrow in Huntington Beach, California. Team World versus Team North America, plus Brent Fikowski thrown in there on the Team World side. But we know a few events. We know that they can pick and choose anyone they want for those specific events. And we're going to see if Team World is going to use Tia Toomey for every single one of them. John, you think that's a good idea just right off the bat?
I don't think they will. I unfortunately, I think this will be much friendlier than I want it to be. I would love it if Tia takes like the world team personal and just has a Michael Jordan like moment and been like, y'all paired me with these scrubs just so you could think you can beat me. Watch what I do. And I'm like, just kind of take it personal and try to win every event for the world. But I don't think that'll happen. But it would be amazing if it did happen.
JR, would you like to see a 1992 Dream Team Michael Jordan performance from Tia Toomey?
Yeah, I mean, I would not put it past her at all to just see her come in and be like, hey, we're here to compete, right? There's money on the line, right?
Say here.
Okay, well then
you got one event.
Yeah,
we'll pick the event.
Yeah, I mean, I could see her being like, I want to do them all if you guys want me to.
Okay. I mean, it's light work. It's teamwork. It's not games training. She's done harder things. It's probably the easiest weekend of training she's going to have for the next 6 months. Well, we'll see. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to not only pick who we think the best roster would be, we'll also pick who we think might win the event with that roster, Team World or Team North America. And then we're going to keep track of who's doing how many events as we go through. So
you want to try to make it possible for the world to win. So like, you know what I mean?
Like the best lineup versus the worst lineup? Or
No. I'm saying like with that in mind, like with that, like Tia's mindset being, I want the world to win. Like
I want perfect scenario, best lineup versus best lineup.
Yeah, I got you.
What that's going to look like. You guys down with that?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's start with event number 1. These are the events that we know. There's 2 events that we don't know yet, but this is game style, so only 2 men and 2 women will be on the team. 18 synchro chest to bar, wall walk obstacle course, 12 synchro deadlifts, cow bikes, synchro deadlifts, handstand walk course, 4 total rounds of that. So we've got handstand walking, chest to bar pull-ups with all 4 synchro. Everyone's doing the bike at the same time in 4 rounds of that. So with that being said, let's start with Team World. What's the best lineup going to be for that? Let's go 2 women first. Do I just want to put Tia down like right off the bat, or
say Tia and Sahar because
I
don't know what the obstacle is going to be, but I assume, but she's really good at it. So,
and I think like with this workout, you're not going to make that much time up anywhere because it's all synchro except for the handstand walk course.
Okay. I like that. Okay, so Tia and Sahar. What about the guys for Team World?
BKG and probably Guy.
I would say Guy. Yep.
Yeah, Guy would be really good at this. He's great with those obstacles and gymnastics. And
yeah.
All right. So we got Tia, Emma. Let me share this tab instead. What we got going on? No, not this one. This one's way better.
Chase, do you know if they're going to release any of those details before they actually start? Like what the course looks like, if there's a twist on the wall walk workout, all that kind of stuff?
I think they will. I heard they're making video packages of what the event, like the old school CrossFit Games event graphics. I heard they're doing that. So hopefully they release those beforehand. All right. What about the guys for Team North America?
Justin's
a good one.
And then I would probably say Pat.
Yeah, I would go Pat for sure. I don't think the amount of volume on the handstand walk is gonna do anything to any of these guys. So I would say just skill for skill and power output. If any separation is done on the bike, you'd want Pat to go.
All right. Now for the women, what's interesting about the North American women is that
They're all the same, and then
they're all the same. Well, at least Alexis, Ariel, and Danielle are basically the same athlete with some nuances here and there. But with this type of an event, they're all the same. Emily Rolfe being really the only outlier different from those three. That being said, I wouldn't put Emily in this event. And now I'm picking between the three, between Alexis, Danielle, and Ariel.
I would go Danielle and Ariel.
And I would go Danielle, Alexis.
Why Alexis over Ariel?
Same thing. If there's any separation to be had on the Echo bike on late, like on round 3 or 4. And then I still think in anything.
You're thinking Echo press right now.
Well, not necessarily. I think anything inverted. I know handstand push-ups are much different than handstand walking.
Right.
But I still trust Alexis's shoulders under fatigue about as much as I trust anybody's.
Okay. I'll go with the you got me on the Echo bike though.
I mean, you say that, but she didn't do very well at Firestorm. I don't think Alexis is a power athlete. Like, I don't think she's making up ground on anybody on the bike.
I don't think this is necessarily a power. I think this is you're right. I think when you look at Echo press versus Firestorm, like
all handstand push-ups,
it's all handstand push-ups and the ability to just be a steady pace on the bike versus a hard pace on the bike.
Yeah. It's a pretty big chunk of Echo bike, like comparatively to chest to bar. They only do 18. That's like 15 seconds, and they're going to be on the Echo bike for about a minute every time.
Well, okay, but then if it's an easy obstacle, we'll say it's just the ramp and stairs, and that's it, just one set of the ramp and stairs. Then I'm picking Gracie for the world.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because then the bike would matter much more, right? But it's synchro, and then your other person has to keep up, which I guess Tia would be able to keep up. But you know what I mean? Like then.
Right.
I feel like the bike it's negated that everybody has to do it. I think they do a greater service if only one person had to do the bike. Because the only thing that everybody doesn't have to do, well, they have to, but one at a time, is the handstand walk.
Okay.
Right. And that's just conga style, right, Chase? They come off the bar and then okay.
I go. All right, who's taking it? Team World or Team? Who is this?
Travis Mayer, top 5.
Travis Mayer will get top 5.
There you go. Mr. Tyler Watkins. Not JR. I like that. I think we should just keep that from.
I'm just keeping it.
Keep it
from now on.
All right. With this, we just picked the first team, Tyler. Team North America or Team World? Who's taking this?
Team North America?
Well, here,
I have no idea what we're talking about.
You want Tyler to break the tiebreaker? I already know what he's going to say. But JR said Alexis, and I said Ariel. So Tyler can break the tiebreaker for the last person in that team.
For this event. Chest to bar, handstand walk.
He doesn't need to see the event. Go ahead and say who you want to say.
Oh, I have no idea what's happening right now, John. I've been looking for my phone.
Ariel Lowen or Alexis Rapid?
Ariel or Alexis? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ariel.
All right, Ariel it is.
I said that just
How did we know? All right, sorry, Alexis. Get you on the next one. Okay, North America or World?
It's a fitness workout. I think North America. I don't think it'll be by that much, but I think Tia is just waiting on people.
I got North America. JR?
Yeah, I agree there.
Tyler? It's 3-1, but your input is always welcome. Okay.
Yeah,
he still doesn't know the event.
No, I do now. I'm caught back up. The handstand walk, to me, I was thinking about how much time you could lose. There's a ton of transitions here. So if you don't communicate well as a team, you'll lose it there. Fitness wise, I think you guys are all right. The handstand walk is what bothers me.
I think the harder it is, the more exciting the race will be, because one fail, one drop off, and then the other team's ahead of you. Even if they're fitter, doesn't matter. If you have to repeat that handstand walk and they didn't have to, then the world's ahead of North America. But
all the best handstand walkers are on North America.
I got you, but I don't put it past Pat to fail. He's failed handstand walking a lot.
Yeah.
And I just think I think the harder it is, the better shot you give them. If it's a fitness test, I don't think World's touching them, North America.
So can I ask what you guys think will be the spread on this?
Oh, no, we don't have time for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
We have teams of 3. So 3 women, 3 men working at a time. It'll be the total time added between the 2 of them. Wall walks, 24, and then a worm complex of push press, squats, and thrusters. So you go 24 wall walks, 3 rounds of the complex, 18, 2 rounds, 12, 1 round. Where the wall walks, if it's alternating, I think is just more of a product of you go, I go, just quick transitions. It's the ability for the worm. So with 3 men, let's go the dudes first. Let's go world team. What are the 3 best guys you were putting on here for Team World?
I think I'm going to go ahead, JR.
I feel like Brent.
I would say Brent, BKG, and Guy, but
I think it's too much of a fitness test for Guy.
I was saying Niol over Guy, but Brent,
I would put. I get what you're thinking. Like he's fast, but like if the workout's over 8 minutes, I think Angel's.
you also have the lift coming up too, so you might want to save Guy.
You got Guy at Mayhem using a long like feed bag that's 100 pounds. He's taking the worm seriously, man. Come
Okay,
on.
well, Guy's been running at Mayhem for the last 5 years, and how's that
a
helping
heads
him?
up, this is event 3. It's the lift. So do you want to put Guy in event 2 or do you want to put him in event 3 fresh?
I don't think
He doesn't need to be fresh. Yeah,
That's fair. I like Inul.
I would love to. I would love to know what the twist on the wall walk is. Even though I know Chase cannot divulge such information, I want to know what the twist is on that.
True.
So.
There's a twist on the wall walk.
What if they had 3 walls and you had to go up one by one, but you had to hold this until your third person was there, and then you could synchro on the way down?
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, or just in general, like everyone is holding a wall facing handstand push-up, and that's how you alternate.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what John was saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
women. Bag here. Tia Emma Gracie is what I would say for the world. Although I think I would probably say Sayre is very good at wall walks too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably going to come down to who makes the least mistakes on the worm, unless the wall walk is something a little bit novel that people aren't ready for.
Okay. The worm is hard for me just because they're all individual athletes. I know like Jeff, Pat, and Brent have worked together before, but it's almost a wash for me, the worm part, and I just assume everybody's going to be around the same.
Yeah,
and then whose wall walks faster.
All right,
this is a hard one because you don't know how they're going to work as a team, and it's such a team.
Yeah,
event.
Okay, pick them.
All right. Well, who did you say for the world, JR?
For the men or the women?
Women.
Yeah, either.
Dudes we got.
I would say let's go Emma, Tia.
I'd say Sayre.
Yeah, it's good.
He just wanted you to answer so he could say it.
Tyler, what about you?
I'm going Tia, Sayre, Gracie.
Okay. Tia, Sayre, Gracie. I'll put Gracie in there. That's her first one. So Emma or Sayre?
Go, John.
I'd say Sayre.
Whew, back to back. All right.
And then she's done for the competition.
All right, let's go North America men.
I think
I almost I said the same
Justin,
thing.
Pat, and Jeff. I think I would rock with. I mean, I'm good with Dallin too. Honestly, it doesn't matter. But
who are you throwing out to lose to Guy?
I think Jeff will lift.
All right. So
do you think Jeff will lift? I think if you're North America, you just eat it.
I don't know, man. I still think he wants to put on a show. It's
it's also with the women too.
Right? No, it doesn't. They have Tia as the other one. It doesn't matter. Emma Tall would destroy anybody on the other side too. It doesn't matter. The lift is the lead. We shouldn't even do that event and just give them the point. Like it's the most irrelevant point there is. Think how mad Guy would be. That's the only reason he's on the team.
It really
we
does.
know you're gonna win. So
it really does come down to the show. It's like that they're gonna put Guy out there, so you might as well you're North America, so you're gonna take the L. So like if somebody wants to lift, play them.
Dude out there.
Yeah, I mean probably put Jeff just to have the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Dallin here with Justin, and then
Pat.
Yeah.
And then just save Jeff for the lift. I mean, yes, that's probably what they'll do, but it's just so irrelevant.
What about the girls?
I think you put Emily Rolfe on the lift because it doesn't matter, and then it'll have the other three girls.
So now you try to get this win here with the other three.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Although I guess you can.
Alexis, Ariel, and Danielle. You can't tell me there's not beautiful chemistry there. Like other than height, they're the same.
Okay. With that being said, with the three that we have, I think North America takes this one again.
Yeah, I do too. And then the world wins the next one.
All right. So you were putting Tia. Poor Emma hasn't done anything yet.
No, Emma's going to be my lifter. I'm going to put Guy and Emma.
Oh. Guy, he's at 2. I mean, Emma's got some good lifts. Jeff, we said, is taking that
second strongest person there by far.
All right, and then World's taking that one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2-1 after day 1, I think. All right, event 4. We got the this is the 3 men, 3 women again, but it is their total time combined with the all 6. So 3 men's scores times added with the 3 women's times. 3,000-meter assault row, 60 burpees over a worm, and a 3,000-meter run.
So, but single performance.
Single performance, totally added together.
Okay, so this is all Emily Rolfe. Here you go.
Yeah. So Rolfe. Okay.
And
so
then
Emily,
my second one, probably Danielle.
She's good at the distance stuff. Yeah. All right. Between Ariel. Ooh.
That's hard.
Well, here. Okay. So something to note. This is part of the strategy, right? So event 5 is the gymnastics one. So who's doing this one between Ariel and Alexis?
Either or.
Okay, but that's the thing. Whoever you put on the next event, you put the other on this one.
I think if Alexis has free handstanding like a mug, then I put Alexis there.
I think she does.
I think she's safer on the other 2 movements, period.
Yeah.
So then we'd go with
Ariel doing this one. And then the guys, Jeff.
I like the thought process, what you're saying, Chase, like the next event, whoever does that event, that's just the guy that's going to be out.
Is that Pat?
I think it.
Or Justin?
I think it could be Justin.
Yeah, I think you want Justin. I think you want Justin on the free handstanding push-up one.
Okay, so Jeff, Pat.
I'm sure. I mean, Pat's posted some videos training him. I'm sure he's good at them too. But I would imagine. I really and this is just programming talk.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been cool to see those movements weighted differently. Like if they were legless rope climbs, a legless rope climb is worth 3 because you would in 2 minutes be able to get some separation out of that. Or like the handstand is worth a point, but the other movement is worth a 2. You know what I'm saying? You just weight them differently because a rope climb takes longer and maybe is a little bit harder under fatigue than one. But yeah, I'm guessing they're just adding all the reps together for the 2 rounds, right?
They are.
And quite frankly, like I think Pat does better than Justin on this distance one, and I think Justin and Pat are pretty equal on the gymnastics one.
So you're gonna sit down for both?
No.
You got to sit somebody.
No. Yeah. I'm sitting Justin because what I'm saying is I think Justin and Pat are pretty equal on the gymnastics one, but I think Pat is better than Justin on this distance one. Yeah. So it kind of works out. Like I'll just take Justin on the gymnastics one.
Skills.
Now here's a question for the guys on Team World: are you going to go Brent and you'll BKG because Guy will actually be very serviceable on the gymnastics one?
I think so.
No, you're going to go Brent annual BKG because Guy doesn't service you at all on the distance one.
That's another way to say it.
Because Guy's fitness is trash, Chase.
Well, I was just trying to say
You
in a
will
nice
not
way,
be
John.
participating in the one where you need the most fitness.
All right. Well, then I would say on the women's side, you're leaving Emma out because she's going to be way better on the gymnastics pulling. I'm not sure about her freestanding.
I think it comes. No, I think you put Tia in the gymnastics one.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Emma's better at her than 2 of the 3 of those. It's not even close.
It's not legless rope climbs; it's regular rope climbs.
Which means she's going to be even better.
Yeah, but speed wise, I disagree completely because it's just speed. I think she might be one rope climb better than Tia, and then Tia is going to do 10 more ring muscle ups.
No,
and then
I think the most separation is on the freestanding handstand push-up.
right. So who's better?
So unless that's what I'm saying. So who of the 2 is better on that? That's who I would go with.
See, I think Tia will just recover better than Emma and end up doing more just because her muscles will recover better. I know what you're saying. She's better at those 2 movements, but I mean, I can be pretty good at a few
them twice.
movements.
You're doing them twice, and there's more reps to be had on those things. The freestanding.
Yeah.
So who's better?
I don't have a problem putting Emma there. I just think I would still take Tia to beat Emma in that workout. I don't have a problem putting Emma there.
I'm more comfortable with Emma there.
Legless, I would take Emma all day, but they're just
right. No, I'm with you on that. I would like Tia on the worm, Sahar, not the worm. Sorry, the distance, and obviously Gracie for that one. All right, North America or world?
Brent.
Burpee. Oh no, we already picked that. We already picked that team.
I don't think we picked the world for the men, did we?
Yeah, we did because you said we said Guy would do the skill.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh. All right, as far as who's winning that, I think North America murders the world in that total time.
Really?
All day. Tia's the only one that does anything, and then it would go.
Gracie will.
It would go. No shot, dude. Go look and see where her run was when on the run swing. No.
So they do.
Shot.
So they. Is there a female
rolled.
equivalent on the row, or is everyone rowing?
Yeah. Emily Rolfe.
Dude, so Jeff, you'd have Tia, and let's say Tia's the best one, and then you'd have all of North America, and then the world. That's what we're doing.
I got you.
Brent will be there in the middle somewhere. You're lucky we handicapped you with Brent.
You think they're going to run in the sand for this?
Yes. Because they have a salt runner written on the other one.
Right.
All right. Event 5, gymnastics 1. What did we say for
Guy, our North America would be Justin. And Alexis. And then the world would be Guy. And then Emma. Yes, I mean, though North America is going to mop.
Is it? Oh my goodness, this is rough. Okay. Event 6. What do we have? 4-person team, so 2 men, 2 women. D-ball over the yoke, GHD sit-ups, ping pong wall ball, ski, and then the men go ski, wall ball, GHD. Total time to get done. So
this might be my favorite event.
2 and 2. I need to figure out what the 72 is.
I'm guessing the only thing they're doing at the same time is skiing, correct? So they're one works, one resting until they get to the ski,
and sharing the wall ball shots because they're
right
passing it off the target.
They're sharing the yoke too, right? Technically, right?
Yeah, they'll be standing on each side of it. I'm guessing.
Right. Yeah, passing it over. So you're just going as hard as you can.
Yeah, this is sprint. Yeah.
Okay.
I think 72 D balls over the yokes can take a long time.
I don't think so.
How long? I think it takes over 3 minutes.
I would like on the team North American men. I like Dallin for this one.
With Pat?
Yeah, I would pick Dallin and Pat. Yeah.
Dallin.
Yeah, I like Dallin and Pat.
Dallin and Pat. What about Emily? Or Alexis and Ariel? I was thinking like a grinder.
I don't think Emily's picking up that bad. I just feel like that's like a toll on her.
I like Justin on it too. I mean, Justin is a really good pick too because of GHD speed.
Yeah.
because he's still going to be a serviceable skier. But yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I think they'll go Pat and Dallin.
Okay. What about girls for North America?
I'd probably say Ariel and Alexis.
I mean,
I like Emily too.
I like Ariel and Emily.
I think Emily will be slower than Ariel and Alexis.
well, I don't think Emily's doing the next one. Is also which is the bar muscle up clean.
I think you guys are trying to be fair to Emily.
No.
And it doesn't matter.
I think
they do
well
this
on the
individually.
ski.
Emily's
the last person done.
No.
100%. With no doubt in my mind.
Where is she gonna slow people down?
I think Ariel and Alexis will move much faster than Emily will.
On what?
On the GHDs, I think they'll be faster on the D ball over the yoke. I think ping wall balls are irrelevant, and then she'll be faster on the ski, but it's inconsequential.
I think there's a push on the sit-ups. She's just by her size and impact, she's better on the wall balls and the ski. I think she's better overall.
Okay, so I say if they do 72 wall balls in a row,
right.
I think Emily might be 2 wall balls ahead of Alexis or Ariel.
Okay.
Right? That's 4 seconds, if you will.
Yeah.
And then on the ski, I don't think she's this crazy machine girl. I think she's very good at endurance, right? I do think she would ski faster than them, but it's not like you got Dallin and then Gee. Like that's not how it's going to work. Where I think just the grind time of it all, I think Ariel and Alexis would eventually move faster. I think Alexis could be like 8 GHDs ahead of her, which is 16 seconds.
So
and then the yoke's going to be the one that's the D ball over the yoke, depending on the height. If the height's low, it's not going to be that bad. But that's going to be the most grind time of it all, right?
I think it's a lot more important for the men than the women.
Okay, just because the weight.
No, because they're ending on it.
Yeah. Well, and
they're doing it last.
I'm just talking about speed, and you're looking at the next event. But I got you. But that's being fair. Like,
are we not supposed to know? Like, if it's only 36 GHGs and 36 wall balls each, do we think it's 30-20?
No, I think they're doing it to. Oh, the wall balls. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the GHDs at the same exact time. They're passing something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like they've done at the games before.
Yeah, that's what I think this is.
Which kind of takes, like, you're going to lose more time of, like, if they're doing, it's weighted GHG setup, so let's assume it's with a D ball.
Or a wall ball, right? They just take the same wall ball.
The transition of that
it's a med ball. It's a med ball. Chase, I got it. It's a med ball. Don't call it a wall ball. Chase will be triggered.
Yeah, it's med ball. A wall ball.
Your ability to screw that up, the transition from one opponent or one player to the other, will lose you more time than probably anything else in the entire event.
Wall ball too.
So I think I play Emily just because she's a wash as far as she's going to be good as everybody else, but not on the next event.
She'll be as good as everybody else, but not on the next event. I think if one event was in the game, she's last place. But
I'm thinking
you're fine. You're fine. Pick her. Be fair. We can be inclusive, right? What is it? What did they trademark, Tyler? 4G inclusive fitness. You're coming in real hard, Chase. Earmuffs.
You're not only going to be fired for that, you're going to be fired for being late for this meeting. So let's keep.
All right, John's. No, I got to go get the girls.
All right.
See you guys.
3. Thank you, JR.
Thank you.
3 for Emily. Who's Emily's? Are we putting her with?
That way of closing.
I'd probably Alexis because Ariel will have to do the heavier weight.
Okay.
Ariel's going to be the second person on the weight.
And what did we say? Did we say Dallin and Pat?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Guys, I would say Brent
and BKG.
Yeah, that's a solid pair against those two. And then
I think Emma Tall for sure.
Yeah.
And then maybe Gracie.
Yeah.
It depends.
Or are we putting P in there again?
So I almost think you could probably. I don't think there'd be a ton of difference between Gracie and Tia in this. So I do think Tia is better, but I don't think there's a ton of difference there.
All right. 3. Now, World North America in this one. because you got Dallin. We said Dallin, Pat versus Brent and BKG.
Gosh, I think.
Dude, this is probably going to be the closest one.
I think
yeah.
World has a shot here.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. I would still pick North America, but I do think this would be. I do think this is going to be a race to the end.
The show of all shows here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Which means I would give it to World because they're
World
going to
needs
need it.
World needs it. We're putting them in there. Okay. The event 7, it is the muscle up clean ladder. So muscle up clean ladder. You put your gymnastic weakest first and your strong ones last.
Yep.
So that's going to be, what is that going to be for? I'm putting Tia in there. We putting Emma in there. Tia, Emma, Sahara,
Gracie.
and Gracie. Gracie first.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Grace would go against Alexis, Danielle, and Ariel.
Actually, would you put Tia as your first female? Because Emma's going to still win for the females on the last one.
Okay.
Because the world or the North America has no shot against Emma and
On strength.
and the weightlifting, right? So if it's 21 bar muscle ups, that is significant. Like somebody like Alexis Raptis can rattle off 21. Like if she gets off the bar, Alexis Raptis North America.
All right. I got to move.
You see what I'm saying? Alexis Raptis gets off the bar, 2 bar muscle ups beforehand.
Okay. But I would still go Raptis, Danielle, Ariel, because the monostructural one's coming up.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. But if you're the world, I think you're smarter if you go Tia, Gracie, and then Emma Tall.
Yeah.
And I think you win all 3 of them.
Now for the dudes, Guy, obviously. Are we going to save Agnol for the monostructural one?
No, I'd put Agnol in here. Agnol's strong.
Okay. Okay, Brent and BKG. Brent for the mono one?
Yeah, who's the other guy for the world? Or Guy?
Guy.
Yeah, Brent for the monostructural one.
Okay, so BKG. And then I'm putting... I'd actually save Jeff.
I think Jeff can beat Guy in this.
Yeah.
But what about the monostructural one after this? Like, I think it's a push.
I'm picking Dallin on the monostructural one.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so we got Justin, Jeff.
I would pick Dallin as well. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, but
I'd put Justin and then Dallin and then Jeff. But if you're North America, you might put Jeff as your second one, and then you guarantee victory at one of those.
okay.
But I actually
World's
think,
taking this one too.
say what?
World's taking the clean one.
I think so. I think Jeff would have to upset Guy, but I do think that's possible. Nobody's beaten Tia. Nobody's beaten Emma Tall.
All right, we got 2 more to get through, and I'm late for my meeting. All right, Echo Bike, monostructural. Who'd we say?
Dallin.
I say
Dallin?
Dallin. Yeah.
Okay, Dallin
Brent.
and Emily. Yes,
Yep.
Brent versus
Tia.
Tia.
Yeah. Or Gracie.
Yeah, Grace is the only one who'd have a shot, I think.
I think Gracie can do some damage on that bite.
All right, who's taking that? I actually think World's taking. I mean, North America's taking that.
Yeah, North
Yeah, I do
America,
too. I think Dallin beats everybody by a lot in that.
Okay.
Actually.
The last one that we know, all 3 working at the same time. 9, 15, 21, wall facing handstand push-ups, box jump over, shoulder overhead lunges, and then 21, 15, 9 toe. That's CrossFit.
We can make it real simple. Pick your least fit athlete. They're not doing it. And North America's fitter. They're going to win.
Yep.
Okay. So the one that we know, we'll just say North America.
I'd probably say Emily's the one who's not doing it for North America.
Was it 4-3 or 5-3? What did I just do? 5-3. And then we have 2 events that we don't know of here. And we'll have to see. But looks like North America so far has the lead, potentially. All right, boys. Well, hey, that's on paper. I'll be curious to see what they do when it comes to that. But it shows you the strategy that can go into play here. So
6-3
I'm excited.
already.
2 events that we don't know. So potentially 6.
I think one of the events that we don't know is a paddleboard. And I'm going to give that to the world. One
All right,
person paddleboarder. That's it. Gracie for the win.
There's a captain's event too, so we have to see how that goes. Well, hey, that's on paper. We'll see. All action starts tomorrow on Friday. Live action from Wheel Wad. The Adaptive Games is going down now with Bill Grunler and Jeremy Austin. Boys, thanks for hopping on real quick. Appreciate you guys very much. See you guys next time.